Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome once again. Welcome to Excape podcast interviews. This is Paul, and I am your host. And today is supposed to be the day where people go to cemeteries here in the Philippines and visit our loved ones who already parted this world. But because of the pandemic, the government has prohibited such visits for safety concerns. Well, this is a missed opportunity for everyone to get in touch with family members, relatives, and friends. It is good that we still have the internet to stay connected. And for those who are watching live and for those who are watching on the replay, I thank you for being here and watching this podcast episode. So, in life, there are many challenges we meet from personal, relationships, work, family, and finances. At times, it is so hard to juggle all of this, especially if problems arise from all of them at the same time. But some of us, if not most, still wants to challenge ourselves and create our own business. One of the challenges that all of us would like to beat is the challenge of achieving financial freedom and how great it would be to achieve freedom from financial worries, right? So, well, my guest in this episode dealt a lot of challenges in her life, and she just recently launched her new business. And my guest has quite a long resume and achievements, which makes me both excited and nervous at the same time. So, to introduce, she took up mass communication in Centro Escolar University. With her expertise, she became the head marketing for companies in the tech industry for over 10 years. Apart from the marketing industry, she has also exposures in the entertainment industry as a child actress. She also managed her own digital advertising agency for more than 5 years. Having a heart for social responsibility, she has been supporting Hand and Heart, a social enterprise for persons with disability, as an advocate ambassador. She also finds herself supporting in a deeper level as a founding member of Puede, or Precious Works of Differently Abled Enterprise. Today, with her passion for entrepreneurship, she started a new skincare brand, Numi. So, without further ado, please help me welcome my guest for this podcast episode, Miss Queen Princess Schuck. Yon. There you go. Hello, Miss Queen. Wow, very beautiful. Very pretty yung guest ko today. Ano naman, nakaka-shy. All right. Thank you very much, Queen, for accepting and being in this podcast episode. And it's really my honor to have you in this show. Thank you very much. Oh, Nax naman. Honor tayo ng dalawa. Anyway, yes. So, how are you? How are you so far? Today, supposed to be we will go to the cemeteries, right? Or to visit. But so how was today when you know, today? Mhm. 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 Okay, okay, yeah. So, um hold on. Okay. You was just checking the audio. if there was a problem or not. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much, Queen, for accepting again the invite. So such a beautiful uh guest for
Oh,
for this episode.
thank you,
So
Din.
okay, I am nervous and excited. So with that, so as my introduction, so you recently started your new skincare brand, Numi. Yes, and
Yeah.
then let's see here. So how did your entrepreneurial journey start? Can you tell us a quick story on how did this start and why did you start this uh, business? Or
Yeah.
is it the first time that you launch, or is this just yeah.
Oo.
I'll let you take the floor.
Yeah. Well, entrepreneurial journey with me started back when I was 20 years old, when I started a web development and digital marketing company.
Mm-hmm.
And that business lasted for 9 years. And then during those times, I would delve into other types of businesses, like food business, like I had the tapahan, like
Mm-hmm.
shawarma, and I also had like a keto pizza business. So parang I'm really into businesses because I love learning about business talaga. I love like how do you market this type of product, this type of service to the
Mm-hmm.
customers. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy conceptualizing brands and also finding solutions or offering the solutions for other people. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe I would say that my entrepreneurial journey it started when I was 20, and it's still a continuous process kasi syempre when it comes to being an entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
it's a hit and miss minsan eh. And minsan
Mm-hmm.
what you've learned from your previous business, you can use it for your next one.
Yes.
'Di ba? So, yun, that's my entrepreneurial journey. With Numi naman, I started it this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a skincare product. So, if you've noticed, like my background is into tech marketing.
Yes.
So, mostly web development, app development. So I'm used to selling or marketing that kind of product,
Mm-hmm.
creating marketing campaigns for that kind of product or services. Um, and then parang sabi ko, I haven't really gotten into the product of self talaga,
Mm-hmm.
which is really my passion. So I started Numi together with my business partner Rods
Mm-hmm.
to really support the journey of self-love. Kasi during the pandemic or during the lockdown, that's what really forced me into doing to really alam mo yun, being with myself
Yes.
and 'di ba? Tapos learning more about myself and then understanding what self-love really is. And then the self-care factor, that's where I learned it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to parang I wanted others to experience that, starting with taking care of yourselves, taking care of your skin. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how we started. And not only with the self, well, we wanted it to be something na conscious for everybody, not just for taking care of your skin na parang maganda skin mo, you're taking care of yourself, but also caring for the environment. That's why Numi is also an eco-friendly product. Kasi, and also vegan. Kasi hindi lang para sa sarili mo yung care, but also for the everything around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yan
Mm-hmm.
siya.
Wow, nice. So, can you tell us why Numi? What is Numi stands for? Uh,
Yeah, Numi,
mm-hmm.
Numi stands for new me, like a new version of myself.
I see.
So yun siya. So it's a skincare brand
Mm-hmm.
that promotes self-love through conscious skincare.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we made sure that all our ingredients are natural, it's vegan, it's chemical free, and also by supporting the environment using eco-friendly packaging. Para naman,
Mm-hmm.
you're not only, like what I said, you're not only taking care of yourself, you're only taking care of everything around you.
Mm-hmm.
Ganun.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
Numi is.
That's really good. It's a sustainable business. What do you call that? sustainable business. I don't know. I'm lost for words, but something like that.
Lots of
It's a
thoughts. Yeah.
sustainable way of doing business where everything is
Uh-uh.
recyclable and nature friendly, friendly to the
It
animals and
is.
to the plants and all, to the nature, to the air. So yeah, that's very
Uh-uh.
good. So Queen, I'm pretty sure that you encountered many challenges during your journey into this launching this business, or whatever business that you also did before, right? That you were
Yeah.
into the web and digital products. So for you, can you tell us and tell me and the audience about what were your challenges that you faced and how did you overcome those
Mm.
challenges?
Those challenges.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, mostly when it comes to starting a business, the main challenge talaga is with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi parang it's more on the fear of the fear of failure, the fear of being criticized, yung
Mm-hmm.
ganyan. So parang overcoming that fear, parang just being courageous enough to start something, to be consistent on it. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's how I was able to get over uh, that challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's mostly within the self na parang you have so many doubts syempre kasi parang 'di ba meron nga yung mga sinasabi nila na imposter syndrome, hindi ba? Na parang
Mm-hmm.
you always ask yourself or you always wonder na baka people would say na I don't know anything about skincare. Why am I going into skincare? I don't know anything about actually starting a business or running the business.
Mm-hmm.
Baka they will judge me because of that. So, getting over yourself, getting over your limiting beliefs,
Yeah.
ika nga, is something that I would say was the biggest challenge that I encountered every time I would start a business. Kasi if you notice, my other businesses are totally different. Diba?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
not like the business na pare-parehas lang all throughout. It's always a business na different. Maybe because iba yung phase ko at that time. I was more into like this, into food. I'm into self-care.
Mm-hmm.
So, syempre, my businesses evolves also, and also my fear and my self-doubt evolves then, hindi ba?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So acknowledging that I have that fear, and also um, getting into the position of um, telling myself, actually being nice to myself, yung mga self-talk ko na
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. It's not the end of the world if you fail, and it doesn't matter what other people will say. So mostly those are the struggles
Mm-hmm.
that I have encountered. Yun.
Wow. Yeah. So I think every entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur, businessman has also encountered the same challenges as you: self doubt,
Yeah.
questioning
Self-doubt.
yourself, your capability, and all that stuff. What about Queen? What about handling or interacting with people? What
Mm.
because I visited your channel, your YouTube channel, and I saw there that there was an episode in the video that you were encountering challenges in terms of um, people. Yeah,
Yeah.
so can you tell us about that? So, and how did you handle it when it comes to situations with people, when it comes to
Yeah.
business?
Well, so apart from yourself, 'di ba, you encounter then things outside yourself that you cannot control, hindi
Mm-hmm.
ba? So that goes to with my experience with Numi, what we've encountered was the packaging design.
Mm-hmm.
So it was tapos time late na kami doon sa deadline namin when we should have had the packaging. So I was really the type of person na nga, yung like what I said in my video, I'm the type of person who's really patient, who's really, okay lang yan, ganyan, ganyan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pero syempre, when siyempre may mga times na you get triggered pa rin. And at that time, I got triggered with my integrity kasi they
Mm-hmm.
wanted me to approve something that's rejected. So, ayun. So, what I did was I calmed myself down and actually adjusted our own time na instead of now, sabi ko, I gave a lead time for them to send it the next day. So parang not just with myself na I became more understanding or patient. I also adjusted it. I adjusted the situation for them then so that
Mm-hmm.
they can parang they can what term is that? You can parang mapatunayan din nila yung sarili nila that they can be a good supplier. So
Mm-hmm.
marami talagang bagay when it comes to working and when it comes to starting a business na usually it will be with the suppliers or maybe with the people that you are working with. But syempre, it all boils down to how you want to solve the problem itself. What solution can you do about it? 'Di ba nga? Meron yung parang workflow na if you're familiar with it na is this problem can this problem be solved? Yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos when you go to no, what can you do to let if no, then let it go. If yes,
Mm-hmm.
then find the solution. Di ba may
Mm-hmm.
ganon?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
parang it's more on finding solutions to the problem apart from just focusing on what you felt
Mm-hmm.
during that time. Di
Yeah,
ba?
yeah. So for you,
Yun.
Queen, so yeah, that was just one incident. Maybe there were more other. So
Na,
for you, how many times um should you tolerate such um something like that problem from a supplier? Like as an
um,
owner, as a business person, and to all the people listening right now. So for you,
mm-mm.
how many times do you kind of like tolerate, or what's your metric on
Uh-uh.
like to decide that okay, enough is enough, or is it like
Yeah.
just one failure you're gone? Is it so for you? How many times do you give chances?
For me kasi it's more on the person itself on how many or how much you can tolerate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So parang, di ba, we are always given a choice na, okay, it's my choice mo din naman yun if you're going to tolerate it or if you are going to walk away with it
Mm-hmm.
or walk away from it. So parang for me, at that time, I gave another choice. Pero siguro if I will be given another choice to move to a different supplier, then I would.
Mm-hmm.
Parang ganun. Kasi for me, since we are starting, I can't really parang I can't afford to miss a lot of things. So, yeah, it actually depends on the person. So parang for you, if you feel na parang dito lang sila nagkamali and then the other service are all already good,
Mm-hmm.
then you can probably give them a chance. Pero if hindi naman, like, lahat na lang, palpak, ganyan, then might as well go for other supplier din. Kasi choice mo naman yun if you're going to stay or not. Yun.
Mm-hmm. So at that incident, you gave them help then kasi you also adjusted yourself.
Yeah, I did.
So for them
Totoo.
to ano. So that's very considerate of you kasi minsan pag ano, pag triggered ka talaga, 'di ba? Parang wala na talaga. I'll just ano.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
And
so
also
yeah.
don't burn bridges with your suppliers din. Kasi,
Mm.
'di ba? Always end it in a nice tone.
Mhm, mhm.
Kasi you don't know when you will need them eh. You'll never
Yeah.
know. Lumipat ka sa iba, mas palpak, you feel na mas okay sila.
Uh-uh.
So, di ba, hindi ka na makakabalik if you burned the bridge.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. So what about ano, Queen? Um, well, you have the business, you have your personal life, and you also have um, family or whatever things that you are taking care of. So how do you balance taking care of the business? Kasi I know a bit about starting a business
Yeah.
is really, really takes a lot of effort
Yes.
and time, because you have a lot of things to take care of, because you're still starting out, new processes,
Oo.
new. It's really hard, as what they say, the hardest is really the first
The
steps.
birthing, yeah, the
Yeah.
birthing stage.
So right
Uh-uh.
now, how are you balancing your life and your business? Like
Yeah.
we all have the same hours in a day. How
Mm-mm.
do you kind of balance it?
Well now since it's home based,
Mm-hmm.
we're all working from home. It's easier to balance yung parang family life versus work life kasi syempre unlike before, 'di ba, may travel time, you have to go out, when may traffic ka pang iisipin.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's easier to actually squeeze in family time with your family. Maybe it helped me. What helped me was creating a to-do list every day. I
Mm-hmm.
have a to-do list, and then I prioritize the one that is hardest for me.
Mm-hmm.
So para after that, the next of the things that I will be doing are the easier ones. And I time block. So when I say time blocking, I nakalagay sa calendar ko,
Mm-hmm.
which is like parang 10 a.m. to 12 noon work time. 12 to 2, ganyan. Chill time, family time, self-care time, ganyan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really do time blocking for myself. Para din, kasi minsan pag nakafocus ka lang sa work, hindi mo na napapansin yung oras eh, hindi ba?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I do to balance my time. Time blocking.
So do you use the phone, or just a piece of paper, or?
For me, I just put it on a notebook kasi
Mm-hmm.
parang mas naaalala ko, and
Mm-hmm.
medyo siguro dahil medyo old style din.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember it more kapag nandun sa notebook ko at nakapaskil sa pader ko kaysa yung nasa computer ko. But
Mm.
syempre, whatever works, di ba? For
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
each person.
Yeah. So for you, Queen, well, balancing, that's just your way, time blocking. For you and for us listeners, what do you think is what we should keep in mind when we try to balance things, whether we have businesses or not? For you, like, what do we keep in mind? Because balancing can be like anything. So for
Oo.
you, what do you what can you say about what do we have to keep in mind when we try to balance things? Like, what's your goal?
Yeah. Um, to keep in mind when you try to balance things, it's mostly, I would actually say, what do you call this? An attachment to things.
Hmm.
Na kapag hindi mo natapos tong bagay na to, you're gonna sulk about it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be stressed out about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yung parang focus on the things that you feel are very important for you to finish right now or to do in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi parang there are so many things that we need to do or we want to do, we
Yes.
want to finish. Pero most of the time, syempre, hindi naman natin talaga natatapos yun. So kung may mga bagay ka na hindi natapos, let it go and you can start again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Parang
Mm-hmm.
ganun siya. Kasi like for me, like I have like 7 to-do list on my notes. Pero hindi ko naman natatapos yung lahat.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I would just do 4 na matatapos ko lang, ganyan. But I can start again tomorrow. I can move schedules, ganyan.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So that's the important thing for you when you try to balance. Uh, Try
Mm-mm.
not to think about and beat yourself up for things that
Yes.
that you decided to work on today, but then because you're trying to balance, you end up not doing
Oh,
all the things.
yeah, that's true.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, I agree with that. With when you balance things, you should keep in mind that balancing is part of what life, as what you are um, kind of like promoting is self love, right? So
Uh-oh.
you love yourself by, putting priority over balancing your life rather than, beating
Mm-mm.
yourself up when it comes to work
Yes.
and stuff. That's really good. So, Queen, about Numi. So, where can people find Numi right now? And also, can you tell us about? Uh, do you have any products that you would like to tell us so that people can like try it out, or
Mm-mm.
what do you recommend that we should try?
Yeah. Well, they can find Numi at our website. They can order from it, and
Mm-hmm.
also sa Shopee and Lazada. So
Mm-hmm.
it's numi.ph, numi.ph. We also have our social media accounts, which is our Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So for if you want to know more about our product, you can follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook and follow us on TikTok. When it comes to the product naman, we actually encourage everyone to try the set that we have kasi that one is actually the whole we only have four products, which is the very basic uh essential skincare essential that a person would need
Mm-hmm.
to have a healthy skin. Kasi 'di ba, ang dami-daming skincare products in the market, and sometimes what do I use? Do I need a facial cleanser? Do I need a toner? Do I need like ang dami-dami.
Mm-hmm.
So parang what we did is we narrowed down the products into what is very basic and very essential to have a healthy skin.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a complete set which has the facial cleanser, the toner, the serum, and the sunscreen. Because the sunscreen is really for protecting your skin from damages.
Mm-hmm.
Ganun. Yeah, and also we have a guide on the complete set of how you can practice your self love using the skincare routine that
Mm-hmm.
we have. Ayan.
Mm-hmm.
For new products, we have not we're not thinking about releasing new products yet, but this Christmas we will be having a gift set release. So we will be collaborating with other local brands then
Mm-hmm.
that could be a complement to a self-care kit. So we have natural soaps that will be together with other products and other brands, and also a scented candle, a body polish. So parang all local products, all natural,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be putting it in one set. So that's what they can look forward
Mm.
actually for Christmas. It's a gift set for
Wow.
self-care.
So guys, watch out for that set that's coming out for
Uh,
Christmas. So, Queen, how long does the set last? Like the ones that you mentioned.
Usually it lasts for me it lasts for a month.
Okay.
Yun yung.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Nice, nice. Also, guys, I'm gonna show you their website. Just quickly. So I actually have their website on the other tab. So if you guys can see this one, so this is their website. So there you can see their products if you scroll down, and you can also see descriptions on what it does and all that stuff. All right. So guys, for those who are interested in taking care of your skin, and
Mhm.
yeah, because it's part of your self-love, as what
Yeah.
Queen is promoting. You have to love yourself. And yeah, if you are into really taking care of your skin and making them look younger, fresher, try out Numi PH. That's Queen's new skincare brand. Yes. All right. I'll be attaching the links below on the description on their Facebook, Instagram, their website, and their TikTok. What else did I miss, Queen? yeah, I'll
Wala na.
yeah, I'll be leaving those links on the description below, guys, so you can go and check them out. Yes. All right. Okay. So aside from that, balancing life, business, and life, we also have another topic that I would like to talk about with Queen Princess Shook, and that's getting to know her. Uh, we
Yeah.
were we had a chance to talk before this episode a week back, but it wasn't really that, it was more of like discussion about the topic. But this time we're gonna try to get to know Queen on this segment. So Queen, can you tell us about your favorite quote and why this quote made such an impact for you? Like what quote comes to your mind when you're asked? It's just like the ano no, yung tawag nito, yung parang
Parang
guest book.
beauty pageant. Parang yung ano, yung anong tawag dun, yung sa notebook that you sent to your
Oo,
classmates.
yun nga, parang
Your
guest book
favorite
or
motto,
ganun-ganun.
favorite quote, ganyan.
Oo. So what is your favorite quote right now that comes up to mind? It doesn't have to be like really the correct, you know, word by word quote, but yeah.
Oo. Actually, medyo, for me, the quote I usually go to, um, are the quotes ng mga, like, you would say Buddhist quotes.
Mm-mm.
Like, the only thing constant is change. That's one of my favorite quote.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, kasi parang for me, it's what I like about it is that you don't, yun na nga, parang it's more, it teaches you not to be attached to the things that are not going your way, and at the same time to the things that are going your way. So parang it's more on an acceptance kind of quote
Mm-hmm,
na,
mm-hmm,
okay, if I lose something, if I didn't win on something, if I didn't get what I want,
mm-hmm,
then that's not going to last
mm-hmm,
because the only thing constant is change, di ba?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yun, that's the
Yeah,
quote I really like.
that's really profound. I like that. I like that quote. Yeah. That's
Uh,
really nice. You know, change. Yeah, change is here, whether you like it or not. It's constant. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's a nice quote. Yeah,
it is.
but by the way, we have a live viewer here. Just to give a shout out to Ted Josie Vlogs channel. Thank you very much, Ted Josie, for watching right now.
Hi, Ate Josie.
Shout out to you. So, Queen, do you have anything that people usually don't know about you? Like hobbies, beliefs, or spirituality, or whatever. The like what what is it? Do you have anything that people don't usually know about you
About me.
that you do that you are comfortable to share, ha? Yung ano lang, yung
Oo.
parang unusual lang niya, parang hindi nakikita sa mga tao usually.
Oo. Well, actually madami. And one of it, mostly it's the spiritual part
Mhm,
of
mhm.
me, which I don't really parang announce to everyone
Mhm, mhm.
kasi it's very weird.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
Pero I'm really open to it. So parang I'm into astrology. I'm
Mhm.
into like the meditation. I'm into learning about different types of religion. So I'm very spiritual when it comes to those things.
Mhm.
And I live my life. Mostly, most of the things that I do is more on the parang alignment to what my spiritual beliefs are. So
Mhm.
parang yun. So I would say those are the things that not all or everyone knows about me.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that because that subject is kind of like it's personal sometimes, Just,
Oo.
it's not like everyone that you need to share because sometimes it's personal. Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah. All
Totoo.
right. Yeah. So, can you tell us I know or I know at first to be honest with you, Queen, I didn't realize that
Mm.
this was this was the situation or that this was you. But for people who don't know, who are aware, so Queen is actually the sister of celebrity. Her sister is Empress Schuck.
Uh-uh.
Yes. So I heard about Empress before, when she was still active. Is she still active right now in
Yeah,
showbiz?
she's still active. Uh-oh. She still
Okay.
has shows going on.
Okay. So yeah. So when I learned about that, I was like, wow, really? Because at first when we were talking, I didn't realize it first. When you mentioned about like a second or just a moment, you said your sister Empress. Okay. Parang familiar. And then it come to me, oh, okay. Oh, so you guys are really sisters. So
Uh-oh.
so what is it like? Because you are also a child actress yourself. You were also um, got into showbiz when you were
Yeah.
still little, right? So
Uh-uh.
can you tell us about that? What is it like to have or into the spotlight, limelight for
Yeah, to
those
have a
people like me
celebrity
and yeah.
sister. Actually, it's the same as having a regular sibling.
Mm-hmm,
So parang kung how you are with your siblings, it's the same by
mm-hmm,
having a
mm-hmm,
celebrity sister. The only difference is people know them. So you don't have to explain who they are.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yun lang. And apart from that, siguro it's become like an introduction na. It's a part of yourself to be introduced as such.
Mm-hmm,
So people,
mm-hmm,
okay, I know her. So, ikaw yung sister. So parang it's part of that introduction na. But when it comes to having a sister na celebrity, it's the same with other siblings.
mm-hmm,
She just have a different job. Parang gano'n. Parang
mm-hmm,
yung, for example, you have a brother or you have a sister, kung ano yung work niya, yun lang yung work niya. It's just so happen people knows about his work. Gano'n. So
mm-hmm,
it's very normal kind of feeling. Siguro growing up kasi ganun na eh. So yeah, nothing special. Wala
mm-hmm,
naman yung nakakatakot or yung mga may mga humahabol-habol. Wala naman ganong experience. But
mm-hmm,
yeah, it's like a normal sibling lang. Ganyan.
mm-hmm. I see. Can you tell us about
Mm-mm.
more about the experience you had when you were still a child, Vijay? That you were into acting as a child.
Yeah. Well, yun. So, I started commercial when I was 3 years old.
Mm.
Tapos I got into show business at 8 years old. So maybe because I grew up in that setting, it felt like that's my normal childhood. Na parang it's more like parang alam mo yung sumasali ka lang sa mga school programs.
Mm.
Parang ganun yung feeling niya. And mas pagod ka lang kasi mas
Mm.
it's
Mm.
outside your school.
Yeah.
Ano. So my experience in there siguro dun na expand yung knowledge ko or yung skills ko talking to other people, meeting new people, ganyan. And then siguro dun na practice yung aking work ethics. Kasi at a really young age, parang
Mm.
I'm working na eh, di ba? So
Mm.
you
Mm.
follow a schedule, you have commitments, ganyan. So yun yung na-experience ko when it comes to let's just say being a child actress na para lang akong sumasali sa mga school plays actually ganun yung feeling.
I see. I see. So, and then when you grow up, when you grow up, you bring this, you know, and help you right what you are right now, sticking to
Yeah.
the schedule and all that stuff.
Oo.
Yeah. And aside from that, you also have your own YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yes. And
So
yeah, as what I've said before, I saw some videos, especially the videos about you launching your new skincare product, Numi, and I also watched a couple of videos also. So can you
mm,
tell the listeners and watchers right now what is your um, YouTube channel about and how did it start?
yeah. Well, I started it In the purpose of doing financial literacy.
Mm-mm.
Kasi parang at that time, that was the thing that I was really interested about. And actually, until now, I'm still interested about it. So parang for me kasi, not everyone talks about the basics of personal finance.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And mostly, lalo na dito sa Philippines, it's not part of the school's curriculum to teach about it. Even just the basic
Yeah.
kinds. So, lalo na our country is not yung, hindi naman mayaman yung country natin. So, for me, finance is something um, that is very important when it comes to living our life. Syempre, kasi syempre, if you're not meeting your needs, then ang hirap nun, 'di ba? So, I started that channel to teach more about the basics of personal finance. And
Mm-mm.
then it evolved into, eto na nga, parang it evolved into business. Kasi syempre, it's also part of personal finance. Starting a business, how
Mm-mm.
to market your business, launching your business,
Yeah.
ganyan, di ba? Lalo na if lalo na for the ones na starting the business na hindi naman yung fully funded, hindi ba? So yeah, so yun, and I think it will evolve into more on the personal side of things, where I don't only talk about personal finance, and also business. I would also like to evolve it into talking about personal growth, kasi it all mixes together, 'di ba?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Like, starting a business is part of personal growth. Starting something is part of personal growth, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So that's what my channel is all about.
Wow, that's nice. Guys, I
Oo.
also would link her ano channel below sa description box para visit nyo din at malaman nyo din yung how Queen explains and how she teaches us about finance, how to manage
Mm-mm.
your sweldo and all that stuff. Yeah. So, okay. So we are almost there, Queen. We are almost at the end of session. So, before we go, um, what can you leave the audience in terms of self-love
Mm.
and balancing life and
Yeah,
whatever challenges that they are, you know,
facing.
yeah, facing right now? What can you tell us? Tell those who are in those situations and having trouble with balancing whether it be work or business and their life.
Yeah. Well, it all boils down to, like what you said, 'di ba? It all boils down to self-love. And one thing that you can get through with the challenges that you are experiencing is being kind to yourself.
Mm-mm.
Being kind when it comes to your personal expectations to yourself. And then, parang, kasi syempre, if you don't get to do the things that you wanna do, 'di ba? Andun yung bagay na sinisisi mo yung sarili mo, why am I like this? Why
Mm-mm.
can't I do this? Ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. So, one thing about it is the kindness of how you talk to yourself, na it's okay, people fail, 'di ba? People don't really get to do some of the things, and also focus on the strengths that you have. What are the things that you are focus yung things that you are good at, that you think na when you do this, you are happy doing it, and when you do this, you won't be parang asking yourself if can I really do this? Ganon, di ba? It's more like being kind. And also, getting away from, yun nga, yung mga limiting beliefs that we put into ourselves, that if I do this, if they don't like it, baka hindi okay, hindi ba? So I think for all the listeners out there, just be kind to yourself.
Mm-mm.
be kind to how you talk to yourself, how you think about yourself, how you judge yourself, 'di ba? Usually tayo yung pinakaunang nagja-judge sa
Yeah.
sarili natin eh. Hindi pa tayo gina-judge ng ibang tao, gina-judge na natin yung
Yeah.
sarili natin.
Inuunahan na natin.
Oo. So yun, I think that's what I can give them as a takeaway.
Mm-mm. Wow. That's nice. Very well said. So guys, that
Mm,
was Queen Shook
mm,
advice to us for those who are trying to balance out our lives, business, work, then life, or whatever problems that you are. Just try to be forgiving about yourself and, you know,
yeah.
try not to beat yourself up. Wow, that's so nice, Queen. And yeah, it was a pleasure to, and really an honor to have you on this episode of my podcast. I didn't expect it, to be
Mhm.
honest. And yeah, the more I didn't expect it more when I found out that you're connected to your sister, that you guys are really, you know, blood relations, and I was amazed about the opportunity, and I thank you so much for agreeing to be on the podcast. And I know that you are very busy with your new business and all that stuff with meetings and all that stuff. So I really, really, really thank you for for sharing your time with me and with
Yeah.
the audience.
Well, thank you then. Thank you then for having me here and for inviting me to be a guest on your show. So, yeah, it's also nice to get to know other podcasters in the field.
Hmm.
So, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed our time together
Yes, I
in this
enjoyed our
episode.
conversation.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. So yeah. So guys, that was Queen Princess Shook, the sister of Empress Shook. If you are familiar, so don't forget, guys, to check out her new skincare product, Numi PH. You can find it in Lazada, Shopee, and also through their website. So their products are eco-friendly and
Yeah.
natural, organic. So it's really safe. And yeah, try it out, guys, for those who are curious, and go and love yourself.
Mm.
Love yourself, right? So guys, thank you very much for watching this podcast episode, and you can also catch this episode on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and also Stitcher. So if you are on those apps, so I'll be posting it soon. I'll be editing this one, and then for it to be ready for those platforms. So guys, thank you again very much. Please don't forget to check out Queen Princess Shook's also YouTube channel, and learn about personal finance management, and all that stuff. All right. So guys, thank you very much, and I hope to see you again on my next episode or my next videos. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.